when women do certain things, whether they know it or not, they put men's lives at risk from being dysfunctional, from being confrontational. They put their men's lives in jeopardy. In a recent video, I was watching an interview of Charleston White. Now, I know some of you guys don't like Charleston White, and I'm not here to convince you guys to like him. You can dislike him all you want to. You can discredit him all you want to. But occasionally he says some really informational, he says some really good information. And so I'm watching a recent interview that dropped recently, and he's talking about, the interviewer brings up, you had a back and forth, or such and such mother had a rebuttal for what he said in another interview, and he goes to proceed into that. Why would she respond when the men in her family are not responding? Why is she worried about things that are not concerning and not threatening to her specifically? Why would she worry about something and put her 2 cents into something that doesn't have any bearings on her or other people that are around her? Why would she put herself in that compromising position? Because this is how this plays out. And I want you guys to just think about this for a second, because I made a video about this back in the past about whether whether a man should protect a random woman. And it was kind of a controversial video for most people, because they expect you to, women expect you to automatically defend their honor, which is not true. But when they put these men around them, being in their family, their father, their brother, their boyfriend, their husband, and this is why you can't listen to all women, because she will come back to you and say such and such did such and such, and then you'll go out there willy-nilly, go fight willy-nilly, and then get shot, you'll get jumped, all just to find out later that she said something that provoked them, or it was a lie that she told, or one of those guys were hitting on her. Whatever the case is, this is how they get their men caught up in these stupid situations. And this is why I say men and women live in two completely different worlds. See, man versus man, it could always, a man versus man fight could always end in death. And men know this. We know this amongst each other. This is why we're respectful, we honest, we don't intentionally do things and cause unnecessary wars and make unnecessary enemies, because we don't have time. We have things that we're trying to do or trying to accomplish. We have things that we've built up that we want to maintain, and we don't have time to be getting to these skirmishes that are small and beneath us. But see, a woman that is unruly will go out, that's drama filled, will go out and get herself in these predicaments, and then expect you to save her when she was the problem to begin with. Like, where at some point the woman's going to have to understand, hey, just take it to the side. Hey, everything doesn't need a comment, doesn't need attention to it. Everybody doesn't deserve your 2 cents. And see, the men around them know that. Some people just need to be ignored. Sometimes it's time to retreat. Sometimes it's time to go on the offensive. But as men, we know if we constantly get into fights, at some point, there's a possibility that we can lose, and we could lose everything we work for. Because this is how it goes. Okay, you get into a fight, now you get sued. Now your reputation of your business is gone. You get into a fight, you lose your life, or you get injured. Now you're paralyzed for the rest of your life over something stupid that a woman put you in. This is the other vetting tool, or the other part of the dating process that you have to take seriously. Because of women that are looking for confrontation, like look at a woman like Krishan Rock. She's a loose cannon, waiting to go off at any second. And so, you know, whatever guy she gets with, she's gonna put that guy in a compromising position, because women don't ultimately feel the consequences like men do. When back in the day, when they would take over cities and the losing army would lose, and this is even biblical because the Pharaoh would take over a certain area, they would eliminate the men, but keep the women. Why would they keep the women? So the women can have their children. See, when things get bad, when fights break out, women are the spoils of the fight. And so, if you want to keep your man long term, if you want to keep him safe, because sometimes it is a time to go fight, and when it's time to go fight, guys, just know you could lose. And just know that you could lose everything. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't fight, because at some point, you got to stand up for something. You can't just let people disrespect you. That goes that funny Marco and that G Herbo interview where him and Southside were just clowning him, and he just took it on the chin. At some point, you got to stand up. You guys know what I'm saying? So stay away from women that are loose cannons, because they're going to put your life in jeopardy. And always remember, you're the disposable sex. You're the sex where you go to war and people just replace you like you're nothing. As a man, you have to take hold of your own life. Take control of your own life, because people will use you as a utility. A disposable utility. Right? And then once you go out and you die, what's she gonna do? Pat you on the head while she goes to your funeral? She's not going to your funeral defending some random ass woman. She's responsible for the things that the situations that she puts herself into. Guys, you see, once women understand this, their behavior will change. Once guys stop going all willy-nilly, because guys, let's say a woman does do that and she brings it back to you and you beat the guy up. Well, now you have to worry about retaliation. Now you have to watch over your back to make sure the guy doesn't get his revenge back. And ultimately, if the guy comes back for revenge, he's gonna hurt you more than you hurt him the first time. He's gonna take it up a notch. And you're doing this for random women, and you're doing this for women that if you passed away at that time, she's just gonna be like, damn, she's gonna cry a little bit. And then, you know, she's not gonna go to your funeral. She's not gonna put any money down in your books. She's not gonna tell your family that she put you in a compromising position. Why? Because that ruins her reputation. She's not gonna do any of those things. So why even risk your life? Especially in today's world where men and women, well, women don't respect men at all in the Western culture. They think you're an enemy, misogynist, chauvinist. Why would you throw your life away down the gutter for a woman and for random women that don't even respect you honestly and don't even know you? She has to take accountability for her actions and where she puts herself in certain places. So that's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe to the video, like the video. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. I appreciate you guys supporting me. You guys have a good day, good week, and I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.